4 years, perhaps your entire life, 2 words have held you captive. Tomorrow I will... They're the silent killers of dreams, the comfortable prison where potential slowly dies. This is not another motivational pep talk. This is an intervention. Consider 2025, the final notice. The sands in the hourglass are not just falling, they are plummeting. What if this year is just another sequence of months, but the final chapter of your current self? The message is stark. Procrastination is no longer a bad habit. It is a death sentence for your ambitions. This 1,000-word manifesto distills a lifetime of research into a brutal, actionable blueprint. It's time to replace Kel tomorrow with a ferocious, undeniable NOW. Part 1. The Wake-Up Call Memento Mori. Remember, you must die. The most profound driver of human action is the confrontation with finitude. Author Robert Greene, after a paralyzing stroke, described not despair, but the birth of a sense of urgency. When death brushes past you, the trivial falls away. Steve Jobs famously asked a mirror each morning, "If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do?" This practice, memento mori, is not morbid. It is the ultimate clarifier. It surgically removes the non-essential. Your first assignment is this. Act as if 2025 is your last year, not figuratively, but literally. With that lens, ask the searing question. Would I still be scrolling, complaining, or half-heartedly working on this? If the answer is no, you have just identified what is wasting your most precious asset, time you are pretending to have in abundance. The clock is ticking. The emergency is real. This urgency is the fuel. The next step is understanding the enemy within. Part 2. The enemy identified. Laziness is a lie your brain tells you. You believe you are tired, unmotivated, lazy. This is a cognitive illusion. Laziness is not a state of being. It is a habit of focus. It is the habit of focusing on the effort, the pain, the difficulty, the boredom, while blinding yourself to the reward, the achievement, the freedom, the pride. Think of a mother enduring childbirth. The effort is arguably the most intense pain a human can experience. Yet, she does it, and often chooses to do it again. Why? Because her mind is locked onto the reward there, child, not the effort. Your brain, wired for survival and energy conservation, magnifies effort and minimizes future reward. Your mission is to hack this wiring. Stop telling your brain about the hard work. Start bombarding it with vivid, emotional visions of the reward. Create a dream board. See it the moment you wake up. Make your subconscious mind crave the destination, and it will begin to navigate the journey for you. Part 3. The quality of your life consciousness over chronology. You are not living in years. You are living in moments. The philosopher Osho said the real intoxication is not in wandering aimlessly, but in awareness. Reflect on the past year. Do you remember all 8,760 hours? No. You remember maybe 12 to 15 moments of presentation you nailed. The trip you took, the breakthrough you had. Your life is the sum of your conscious moments. Most people live in a state of unconsciousness, dragged by habits and distractions. Your attention is your energy. The law of physics states energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. Where you place your attention, your life force flows. In an age of infinite technological leverage, human attention and focus are becoming the scarcest, most valuable commodities. While AI amplifies output, the average person's focus is shrinking. The future belongs not to the most knowledgeable, but to the most focused. Protect your attention like your life depends on it. It does. Part 4. The 95% Solution. Recruiting your subconscious army. Here is the neuroscience of change. The conscious, logical you makes up about 5% of your mental processing power. The subconscious, habitual, emotional you controls 95%. You are trying to win a war with 5% of your army while the other 95% is asleep, or, worse, working against you. 2. Every day, you make roughly 35,000 micro-decisions. What to eat, when to check your phone, to start a task or delay it. Your 5% conscious mind cannot micromanage this. It gets exhausted, leading to decision fatigue and collapse back into old patterns. The solution is not to fight the 95%, but to train it, to ally with it. How? Through consistent, daily ritual. By waking up and immediately feeding it the vision of your goals, the reward, you program it. Do this one day, and you win a morning. Win enough mornings, and you win a week. Win enough weeks, and you forge a new identity. Soon, the 95% operates on autopilot, executing the behaviors of a successful person without your conscious struggle. You don't build a life. You build habits, and then your habits build your life. Part 5. The grand finale. You are the writer of your movie. Every great story has a climax, a finale, where the hero reveals their transformation. Your life is that story. Disappearing to work on yourself is apt to the pledge. But the world doesn't applaud the disappearance. It applauds the return and the revelation, the prestige. You must plan your ending. What is the scene on December 31st, 2025? What trophy of your effort will you hold? What tangible results will exist that does not exist today? Write it down. The act of writing a goal makes it 50% more likely to happen. It moves it from the ether of your mind into the reality of the physical world. Without a planned finish line, you will run in circles like a hamster in a wheel, year after year, blaming luck. With a finish line, every action gains direction. Part 6. The non-negotiable ingredient. The obsession. All this the urgency, the focus, the habits is just mechanics. It is the how. But without the why, it is empty. The ultimate why is not a logical reason. It is a fire. An obsession. Robert Greene's book Mastery identifies this as the core trait of all history's greats. Leonardo da Vinci wasn't just painting an angel. He was obsessed with capturing the physics of flight, the biology of a smile, the softness of light. That obsession bled from his art into designs for helicopters 400 years early. Charles Darwin, considered of average intelligence, beat his brilliant cousin because of his all-consuming obsession with nature's patterns. Knowledge is powerless without obsession. You can know every tactic in this document, but without a furious, personal, non-negotiable obsession with your goal, you will falter. Find what makes you relentless. That is your engine. Conclusion. The time that remains 2025 is not waiting. It is fleeing. Shu may have only a handful of months left in this year. An 80-year-old billionaire would give all his wealth to trade places with. You too have your youth, your energy, your time. And you are squandering it. You have the same 24 hours as Elon Musk. The difference is not in the clock, but in the urgency. The focus, the systematized habits, and the obsessive pursuit of a finish line. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is a myth created by procrastination. The right time is now. This is your life. This is your final warning. This is your 2025. Don't just live it. Own it. Conquer it. Finish it.